Hello fam, good morning. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you are new, welcome to the fam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time. And come visit me on Instagram and TikTok because I'm there daily. And of course, welcome back to my oldies but goodies. So you guys, I washed my hair yesterday and look how crazy it looks. Oh my god. But you know, I don't wash my hair often. It was a good day when I washed it. But you guys, I have nothing on my skin. I did my entire skincare except for putting my sunscreen. I actually started using some new skincare maybe about a week ago and I really like it. So I'll put the pictures here, you know, per the usual. I've been looking for an SPF, a new one, because I just cannot find a good one. My favorite ones are Hola and Tula. Oh my god, that's funny. They're both similar names. Well, kind of, but those are the best ones. But I just want to venture out. I want to try other ones so I can recommend to you. I cannot find any good drugstore sunscreens that don't leave that white thick cast on. Literally, I've tried so many and I just cannot find any. Let me know if you use any that don't leave that cast. I do want to try Black Girl sunscreen. I've heard great things about that brand, so that's gonna be my next one because I just can't find. We are here at the bougie side of things. Charlotte Tilbury has a SPF 50 sunscreen and an invisible primer. So a sunscreen primer in one. Shout out to my girl Danielle because she told me about this. I had no idea this even released. I bought mine at Sephora. It's $55, okay? Actually, let me give you some info about this. This is the invisible UV flawless primer with SPF 50. It's an invisible weightless scentless primer with SPF 50 and hyaluronic acid that primes, supports, and hydrates. Skin concerns is for pores, dryness, and redness. Highlighted ingredients is SPF 50 that helps protect the skin, vitamin C and E that visibly brightens and nourishes, and hyaluronic acid that moisturizes skin outer layer for up to 24 hours. So this comes in a 1 ounce bottle, and I've tried a few Sephora sunscreen. They're not the greatest. I've been using First Aid Beauty. I don't really like it. I used Glow Recipe. I didn't like that one. That peeled like crazy. So here we are. The average sunscreen size is 1.7 ounces. So this is a little bit smaller. So let's see. Let's open her up. Oh, look. It like opens up differently. So it is nicely sealed. So we're gonna try it today and add makeup and do like the whole process. Okay. It has like a cream color. It's a little thick. And when it comes to SPF, you want to put a good amount. So I don't know how that would be spending $55. Oh, it looks thicker than what it is. Okay, you see that? So let's roll. Okay, it definitely looks like a sunscreen. Oh, you can smell the sunscreen scent. Okay. Always put it down your neck. It does smell like the sunscreen. It's smoothing the skin out a little bit, nothing too crazy. But I like the feel of the actual sunscreen. I thought it was gonna be more of a primer feel, but it's more of a sunscreen. So I would use it more as a sunscreen and also a primer. It's definitely blurring the skin. So let's let it sit. You always want to let your sunscreen and skincare sit maybe about 2 minutes, and then we can start with the makeup. Actually, let's see if we have a white cast. The sunscreens tend to do that. They tend to leave a white cast. No, wow, okay. Yeah, it definitely blends into the skin because look, you saw how it kind of went white. I can really tell if a sunscreen has that white cast immediately. So I kind of like this. It's really like blending into the skin. You see the pores? They're kind of smaller. Ooh. Okay, for real, BRB. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. Oh wow, it's dried down. But there's like this nice glow. It's definitely that hyaluronic acid in there. Cause look. The skin looks really good. It looks very plump. Like you can definitely put this on and go because it gives the skin a, I don't know, like a glow, a natural glow. But we have to put makeup on because that's how we roll. And it's important because there are some sunscreens that don't mesh well with makeup and your skin starts peeling when you start putting makeup on. That has happened. I want to use this serum foundation. It wasn't my favorite. I didn't feel like it was super smoothing, so I want to try it out with this primer slash sunscreen because it's supposed to be a smoothing, hydrating primer. So let's see if it helps it out. I thought this was okay, but it definitely wasn't like my favorite. I don't want to use like a favorite foundation knowing good and well it's gonna work well, you know? Oh, and I'm in the shade 6 or 9? 9N. Okay, so this part I will speed up really quick. Oh my God, I put way too much foundation on. I've been blending for 3 hours. Just kidding, but you know. I will say the foundation went on very nice and smoothly. Here, let me still blend this out. Like, look how smooth the skin is. But this foundation looks smooth at the beginning. It's the whole wear time where like the skin didn't look as smooth. So we're definitely gonna do a wear test, but I really like how the foundation went on the skin. So it's currently 6:10. Nothing peeled. Nothing went weird as I was applying the foundation, which is really, really important when you're dealing with the sunscreen slash primer. I do feel like this is really priming the skin nicely. So yeah, I'll be back. So I just added a little bit of cream bronzer, that's it. And look at just how smooth the skin looks. Get some Dermablend powder. I'm using this one with my powder puff and let's just set it down. So far the makeup looks really good. Smooth, very radiant. Like this sunscreen is just giving us that radiance back into the skin, you know? All right fam, hair's nice and combed. Face is done. Face feels very nice. It feels hydrating though. Nothing feels dry or anything. So look, let me just show you how the skin looks. I didn't add any highlight or anything, but I just like how the skin looks. Doesn't it look nice, plump? You can't really see pores, so we'll see. So far, I'm highly impressed with the primer SPF because it applied nicely. It didn't leave that white cast. Makeup really went on nice. So far, so good. I really, really, really love that we don't have a white cast on the skin because being a person of color, it's hard to find a good sunscreen that doesn't legit leave you that white cast. But yeah, okay, let's go in front of the window so you guys can see the skin in daylight and I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, you guys, look at this sun. It's not even sunny. It's actually really gloomy, but this lighting though, whew, look at the skin. Skin looks really good. Although I put so much foundation on, I'm like, wow. I put so much where it could really look cakey, but it doesn't look cakey. You see? Oh, damn, skin looks good. I just took a picture to see if we have flashback. I'll put it up here. We don't have flashback. So no flashback with sunscreen is always a good thing. Okay, ciao. So I didn't do a midday check-in. Well, kind of. Like an hour ago, I'll insert the footage here because I was gonna do the sunlight checkout right now. So it's currently 5:45, so the sun's out. Look, like legit. Here's how the skin looks. I really feel like the skin looks so good. Look how good and smooth the skin looks. It's been about 12 hours and I'm just really surprised how well this sunscreen is working with makeup because a lot of times makeup can break up if the sunscreen's too thick or if it just doesn't mesh in. And then you have the oily skin that just could make it bigger, slippery mess. You know, that's just how it is. But I'm very surprised, especially using a foundation that is not totally my favorite because not that it's a bad foundation, but it wasn't as smoothing as I expected it to be. Hold on, let me move this camera. Yeah, here we go. Had to move us really quick because we were too in the sun, but look at this skin. It looks so freaking good. The only thing I'm seeing, it's kind of doing some funky business close to like the mouth area, just around here. It's not separating, but it kind of looks like it wants to, but it's not really doing it. It's kind of holding on, but doesn't know it. That's the only thing I can think of. But I'm actually gonna wear this tomorrow and use another foundation just to give you guys a day 2 review, especially because this costs a lot of money. It's $55. So I'll just insert the footage here. Here we are, day number 2. I added the sunscreen on like yesterday. It went on so nicely. Gave the skin the same hydrated and glowy look. As always, I let it sit for about 30 seconds and you can see here we have such a beautiful glowy look. Then I went in with this matte foundation. I wanted to use a matte foundation just to see how it would work out since we used hydrating foundation yesterday and it looked so good. It applied beautifully. Here we are now, full face and everything. Makeup applied so nicely. And yeah, let's just see how it wears. All right, fam, it is 5 o'clock on day 2. The skin looks better. We're not getting that separation we got yesterday. Overall, this SPF primer is bomb. Okay, back to the outro. Not only did it blend out beautifully on the skin, it didn't leave that white cast. You guys know I'm a brown girl, so a lot of times there's white cast and it's annoying because it's hard to find sunscreens that don't have it. And I appreciate this because it did blur the skin. I felt like we've been hydrated all day. I definitely don't look gastada. I am a little bit oily because I did use a radiant foundation and this is a hydrating primer, so we're not gonna be matte, you know, but I really like how the skin looks. Everything looks so well put together. And let me just touch up the T-zone just so we can see. Yeah, like everything looks freaking good. Nothing separating. That's what I really look for, you know? Is it worth the $55? No, I mean, no sunscreen's worth $55. I mean, I love the Tula and the Kula sunscreen and those are like $30. Work well under makeup, cheaper than this and bring more product. But I like this. I do like it and I'm excited to keep using it because it truly is a sunscreen primer. You're getting exactly what this is. Yeah, this is it. I could like really talk about this all day long. Let me know your thoughts. I love you guys so much. And thank you so much for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.